It's 4 p.m. Your JSM queue has already opened more than 80 tickets or RT requests, and you don't know where to start. Rovo can help. So welcome to another video. This time I'm going to show you how to use Rovo for 100% JSM. So if you missed my previous video, link in the description. So let's get to it. So guys, today I will show you how to use Rovo in 3 cases. With the queue, with that chat, what I already got open, just to restart it. But more important is how to use Rovo as the agent, so that will be inside of the request. And that's not everything, because I would also like to tease you, there is another very powerful usage of Rovo as the virtual agent, but that video is actually coming soon next week. So let's get started. But before we're going to jump into this video, let you know that I offer help with Jira, JSM, Rovo, or you want to talk about your case, why not booking this free 15-20 minutes call? Link to that you're going to find in the description. All right, so let's get started. And first, let's actually explore how we can use Rovo in that, let's say, kind of classic way, exactly the same as Jira. So yes, definitely we've got that button. If you don't have it, ask your administrator. Maybe Rovo is disabled for your instance, because please remember at the moment it is in free and premium license. So what I can ask him whatever you want. For example, I can ask him, please bring all high priority, that critical issues inside of the queue, because normally you can just have a conversation. Of course, there are some agents, but we're not going to talk about this. Let's see how that works. Normally that command should bring very quickly all requests. Sometimes you can wait up to this 30-60 seconds. And look at this, I've got already a few requests. It looks like I've got more, actually only 5 issues. So that is something. What I can do with this, you can of course, ask again JSM, please create a Confluence page from this. If you want, if your Confluence is linked. If not, copy paste this somewhere and we can start working together on that. Yeah, but maybe I would like to ask him something maybe more sophisticated, because as I told you, yes, you've got 80 requests, but there is a chance some of those requests are duplicated. Like for example, I've got a lot of requests dedicated to AWS. So yes, you can ask Rovo, hey, can you find me all AWS related requests? No problem whatsoever. Let's see what he's going to do it. I'm going to pause the video for a second. Excellent. So we have actually 338 issues. That's actually a lot of requests. So that is pretty much classic way. And yes, you can ask Rovo actually to to do whatever you really need. For example, unresolved tickets, or maybe when there was no update. Or maybe there is actually very good case study when, for example, you have a state on your workflow waiting for a client, because maybe, maybe you provided an answer. Like I'm going to give you an example. A client just asked, hey, I have a problem with AWS. Okay, no problem. We got your request, but what exactly is the problem? So in that moment, when you ask for more questions, you should move those requests into on hold or waiting for a client state. And yes, very often clients just keep forgetting, because maybe the issue is already resolved, or maybe you forgot about it. So definitely you can ask Rovo, hey, can you find all tickets that are on hold or waiting for the client? So that is this actually pretty much classic approach. But because it's JSM, yes, Rovo is more prominent than Jira. Let's explore this. First, of course, we've got a queue. So what we can do, we can select that our multiple requests and use that feature which is built into JSM. It's called triage, and we're going to hit that triage. And what is going to happen again is going to try to basically pull that information from the ticket and maybe some of the requests got wrong request types, maybe a priority is actually not correct, and maybe the assignee is, maybe it's not assigned, maybe it's actually assignee is missing, or maybe assignee is wrong. So he's actually trying to, like, actively, as you can actually see, help us. And for example, he decided, oh, that urgent, whatever it is, I don't know why that was the reason, actually update the priority from high to critical, or for example, this one from critical to medium. I'm not sure really how that works. However, it works most of the time. Let's say, okay, I'm not really seeing any issues with that. So in that let's say a kind of bulk operation can triage our request, because maybe that is actually pretty good spot. Billing system is sending duplicated bills, investigate a problem, maybe it's a report, a system issue, maybe that is actually correct, so why not? Next one, what we can explore, but just to let you know, that feature is actually a little bit broken maybe in my instance, because I've been rehearsing this. It has something as find similar, like I'm going to go into the AWS and go find similar issues. So don't worry, it is actually not a really big deal. Normally it works. Maybe this is just my instance. Why? Because we're going to explore in the next few seconds that option actually works. However, test it for yourself. Maybe it is not an issue in your instance. Okay, so let's actually explore what is going to happen inside of our request API, because for me, this is more interesting. And that stuff inside of the queue, yeah, I think it's okay. I don't actually see any problem with that. But more important stuff is happening over there on the client, or as we call this, basically an agent view. So what we can do with that, definitely that similar request, it works for me. This is the reason why I'm not really that bother with that find similar on the queue button, yeah, because actually it works pretty well inside of the ticket, and as we can actually see, we've got resolved and open, and just the filter, yeah, we can actually change it to open, and yes, I've got only one request as the open. What else we've got? We've got, of course, suggestions, and this is actually pretty good. And what else we can do with this? We can also ask directly Rovo to, hey, can you actually maybe bring the next step? So we can actually click over there, and it's what is doing actually. This is actually shortcut to an agent, and I've got a little bit mixed feeling with that agent. However, experiment for yourself. Sometimes it actually work pretty okay. It can actually summarize it, of course, when all details are there, because if, for example, descriptions are missing, obviously Rovo is not that sure what is going on with this. So let's actually scroll to the bottom, because there will be, of course, few or more options. And one of my favorites as the administrator is create automation rules based on AWS trigger. This is something new. Again, that feature most of the time actually works okay. Have a look, test it for yourself. But because it's such a wide, actually extend subject, I am gonna dedicate another video to that, because automation is another beast. You probably know this better than me. But let's move to reply to customer, because Rovo is of course present over there. And I think for me, as the consultant, as basically how is Jira, that would be probably most of the powerful feature if that experimental feature works, which I'm going to show in the next few minutes. Yeah, so next one we can, for example, say, hey, maybe you want to buy some time, and I would say, please, can you provide extra details? Yeah, look at this. With that one click, actually, yeah, I can say that answer is pretty much spot on, because obviously, yes, there will be canned response. We can actually use canned response, but what if we're gonna say this? No problem. Look at this. In just a few clicks, yes, we definitely can answer questions. But maybe, maybe you decided, okay, this is really good. Well, this is actually really problematic. Let's say that AWS team needs to look at this. So again, you can actually pass it to AWS team, yeah, and of course, it's going to give you some very soft response to the client, but actually pretty good. And from my experience, when I was working with a client, actually they use this functionality at the moment a lot. Sometimes I can even tell you, maybe even a little bit too much, but it works actually pretty well. So let's save this. And again, it will be probably in the future, Atlassian is going to add some extra agents to that, because one of the questions that I've been working with a client, do we have any Rovo integrations for the moment with assets? So my answer to that is actually no. However, we could potentially build our own agent, and I am actually preparing this project. When it's ready, of course, I'm gonna show you. And last thing, before I let you go, I would like to show you a few experimental features that Rovo provides. Let's go to the space settings, and they are actually called Rovo services and Rovo ops. So Rovo services, it looks very promising. So it can resolve tickets like automatically or semi-automatically. However, this is the new addition and it's not very stable. So I'll come back to this when that feature will be stable. However, there is something else, virtual agents. And look, I actually set this up for multiple clients, and that is where the Rovo shines. You can literally replace knowledge base with the virtual agent, and it works beautifully because, as you probably know, the knowledge base is a little bit outdated, but the virtual agent can provide live help and support to your clients. You can have almost like a conversation with the Rovo, with the chat from the virtual agent, and that video is actually coming soon, so don't forget to subscribe. So guys, that's going to be it for this video. As you can actually see, Rovo for JSM, very powerful, it's a very, very powerful feature. However, it is not a game changer, but don't sleep on this. Have a look, test it by yourself. I am 100% sure it can be useful for your company. Also, don't forget, if you have a issue with Rovo, you require Jira or JSM training, book the free 15 minutes call, link in the description.